Everyone, welcome to the channel because they're doing pretty well. I'm Mike G. As always, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to comment down below. All right, so this is a request from a subscriber. I can't recall who at the moment, but I'll post the comment up on the screen. And he basically asked, is like, hey, man, can you do a review on CarPro Elixir? And I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? I haven't done one in so long. So for me, it's going to be revisiting CarPro Elixir. We'll talk about what this product is actually designed for. How does it go, what type of category does it fall into? So let's talk about that, when to use it, that type of thing here. So actually I went back and I looked on AutoGeek and I found a review. I wrote this review on December 16th, 2018 on the AutoGeek forum. And this review is a review that got me noticed by Avi over at CarPro. Once he saw this review, I'll post a link if you guys want to read it in a pinned comment. But I wrote this review back in that time frame, and Avi saw it and he's like, hey man, this is the funny thing is this is actually on the Equinox, and that's when actually my brother owned it. I remember I bought the Equinox off my brother. But I had written that. Avi saw it. He reached out to me in private messages and, hey, I really enjoyed that write-up, that review. And then we kind of struck up a conversation of going back and forth. And then that's when he kind of said, hey, man, I'd like to send you the new CarPro product lineup or products before anybody else. And I was like, sure, that'd be cool. And then I'm just kind of summarizing this. And at the time, I thought it was funny. He asked me how much I would charge to review the products. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why is he asking that? Later, I found out why. And I said, nah, man, you don't have to pay me anything. Think of the products as payment enough. So just me getting the products ahead of anybody else is more than enough than what I need. I'll just share my thoughts on camera or at the forum, whatever it was at the time. And he's like, okay, cool. And ever since then, they've been sending me products after their SEMA launch time frame. He just sends me the new stuff, whether it comes from Corey or it comes directly from Avi in Korea. It just comes my way. So again, Avi, I appreciate you. After all these years, almost 10 years of reviewing CarPro products, and us having a relationship where we can trade, I can reach out to him and say, hey, how does this work, type of thing. So again, it's been a good relationship that we have, so that I can continue to get the CarPro products and share my thoughts with all of you on camera. So Avi, thank you, and I look forward to what's coming next from CarPro every year. Okay, so what is CarPro Elixir? Where does it fall into? How did it come to be? And so I'm going to give you the history of how this came to be. So on the forum, there was this guy, his name was Merlin, but that's what he went by. And he came up with the combination of CarPro Echo and Reload. I don't have Reload anymore because I'm not a big fan of Reload. He combined those. He came up with the dilution ratio. He played around with it, and he said, I forget the numbers off the top of my head. If I recall, I'll post them on there if you guys want to make your own mixture. But he basically mixed these two products, and he called it Merlin's Magic Elixir. Well, Corey over at CarPro, I believe he was the one that just like fell in love with the combination. He goes, hey, reached out to CarPro and said, hey, we need to have a product very similar in the line. And they went back and they worked on something, and they came out with their version of Elixir. And so you're probably asking, what's the difference between Merlin's Magic Elixir and this? That's a great question. This has a mixture of, I don't know what the contents are of each one, but this is a combination of CarPro Echo, Reload, and Hydro 2. And what CarPro did is, if you're using Merlin's, it tends to separate. And they did come up with a mixture with Merlin's that has Hydro 2. But it tends to separate when you're using it, so you have to shake it up and get it all mixed up. CarPro found a way where they kind of, I guess you can say, homogenized it, where it doesn't separate and it's stable. So this is their version. Now I don't recall everything about, again, I'm going off the top of my head, and I forgot. My bad for not going into too depth with this here. But this has Hydro 2 in it, and I believe the Hydro 2 strengthens the bond when it touches a wet surface. I believe that's what it was. But you can actually use this as a spray and rinse. So you can spray on the surface, rinse it off because of the Hydro 2 that's in here. And so you can use this as a drying aid, when the surface is wet, you can use this to mop up any remaining surface, like say, for example, in this instance, when I used it, after the wash, I used the Ego blow dryer, and I had a little bit of standing water left over. I came back and just mopped up some, touched up those areas. You can use this completely after you dry the vehicle on a dry paint. I wouldn't use this as a detail spray because there is no mention that it can be used to remove light dust, fingerprints, and whatnot, like a traditional detail spray. This is more of a ceramic detailer in the line with Armor Display Amplify is probably the best way where you can use this after wash on a clean surface. If I recall correctly, it doesn't have the ability to remove light dust. More than likely, CarPro's going to say, well, just use CarPro Echo, mix this up as either your detail spray or your waterless wash, and this will take care of that. So I think that's what they're going to say. Kind of like DIY Detail told me about Envy, that they don't recommend to use it to remove light dust, that they recommend their waterless wash. I think that the same goes for CarPro. So that's where this kind of falls in line. They call it a high gloss quick detailer. It says super easy to use, spray on, wipe off, extremely hydrophobic, deep rich gloss and slickness. So that's what they kind of state with that. Anything else I'm missing here? That bullet points. Ready to use, no dilution required. Adds hydrophobic properties. Works great on both coated and uncoated vehicles. Versatile, works well on many materials. So that's from CarPro. This product will leave protection behind. If you're using this on a coated vehicle, it's not going to last as long as an uncoated vehicle, but this has the potential to last up to about 4 weeks, which is basically a month. So it's not necessarily a spray sealant where it can last up to 6 months, but it's more so than a quick detailer in terms of protection. So it's like a mini spray sealant here. That's where this would fall in. So this would fall in between CarPro Echo, and if I had Reload, it would fall in that aspect here. But again, we're leaving some protection on the surface with this. So how do you use this? I'm going to show you how to use this on the vehicle here. So again, I watched the Equinox here, and after I watched the Equinox, I used the Ego blow dryer to blow off all the water off the surface. And I had, at this point, I was recording my video with the 3-month update to Seacourse Flight 2.0. But you can see I had a little bit of water left on the surface here, and I just come back and wipe up some of those areas here. So all you really need to do with this is a light mist on the surface. Don't go too heavy, because if you go too heavy, you're going to get streaks. So just one light mist. Came back with my drying towel. Just worked it on the surface like shown on the video here. Pretty straightforward in that aspect. And then what I always do is I come back with a secondary towel just to make sure I don't have any residue here. And I'll just go over the surface one more time. And at that point, just make sure there's no streaks or anything like that. Pretty straightforward. It's not that hard to use this product. I will mention that this product at 50 degrees Fahrenheit or below, right around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, it can be a little streaky in that cold temperature. Temperature above that works just fine. Just kind of let you guys know. So I was trying to find other places where I had a lot of water, but again, I used the Ego blow dryer, so I didn't have too much. So I was just touching up some areas here and there. And I want to show you how it works on glass, because sometimes people have issues with glass. Now this glass is coated with detail coat glass coating, but I just want to show you that I had a little bit of spots left on here, so I just had a little light mist on the glass. Came back with my drying towel, just wiped it on the glass there. Pretty straightforward, just kind of cleaned up the entire glass there. And then what I ended up doing is I came back with a second towel, and with the drying towel I went left and right, and with the second towel I went up and down, just to make sure I didn't have any residue or streaking left behind the surface. And that's pretty much it. You can see how clean the glass is after that. So again, very straightforward to use, very user friendly, very easy. And one thing I forgot to mention, when I was using it on the paint, it's very slick. So you'll notice some enhanced slickness of the surface here. So pretty straightforward. I mean, I just want to mention that. And I just want to show you how the way the Equinox came out at the end. So let me actually just share the final thoughts before we can transition over to that clip. But in terms of what I think about Elixir, again, I think it's a great product. I've been using it for a long time. Again, think of this as an equivalent to Armor Display Amplify. You would use this as after a wash, or as a drying aid, or on dry paint, or in like my case, I was kind of just touching up some areas here to not have that. You can use basically a topper at that point. and it's going to enhance the gloss, the slickness of the surface here, and it just looks really good. So pretty straightforward to use. And you're probably asking, is like, well, how do I know when to use this? That's a, you can use this anytime. You can use this after every wash if you wish. It does not build on itself. Or you can use this once a month. So, for example, if I'm maintaining a ceramic coating, these are the two products I would actually only need in terms of maintenance. I would use CarPro Elixir 3 times a month, or I can use this once a month. I should take it back. Every week for the month, so 4 times a month. And then maybe at the 3-month mark, I'd come back and use CarPro Elixir, or I would use this for 3 weeks and come back after the 4th week. I'd use this on a monthly basis and just add a little bit protection on the surface, enhance the appearance of the vehicle, add some hydrophobics. The hydrophobics are not going to mask the coated surface on the paint. Unless you have a coating that's not that hydrophobic, you will see the hydrophobics of this, but in this instance, it's not going to mask anything from CarPro's coatings. Again, I think it works very, very well with any coating. So again, I would use this. Like, and if I was maintaining a ceramic coating, 3 weeks I would use this. Once a month I would use this, and I'd be golden like that. So that's all I would use. And actually, I prefer this, as I mentioned, over Reload, because this has better hydrophobic properties than Reload. I just don't think Reload for me is worth it. So I would just use this once a month on the surface here to maintain my ceramic coating. So that's pretty much it. So that's I think it's a great product. I think it's worth having these two in your cabinet and try them out, and let me know what you guys think. If you use them, post your comment down below. And as we kind of finish out here, just want to show you the walk around here of the Equinox and let you guys enjoy that. And again, post your comments down below. And again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys think how the Equinox looks at the very end. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next one. Take care, everyone.